Okay.
So I don't know how to retain water, I guess.
I mean, I guess that's good because then it makes you it makes you slimmer.
Yeah, but then if he's like in the
just
desert,
thirsty all day.
Yeah.
Yeah, but in this materialistic world, we don't care about if you're healthy or hydrated. No, we just want you to be.
As long as you're vibing, it's fine.
We just want you to be attractive. Are you good? Are you pretty for us to look at? Then you're fine.
I don't care.
So, how have you been?
Who's you?
Lost Farm. What's that? I like that shirt.
It's I don't know, some shirt my mom sent me.
You should get that tatted in your hand, like the little heart.
The little thing.
Yeah.
It looks kind of like.
Wait, would it hurt though? I don't know.
On the palm of your
I'm
hand?
assuming it's a marijuana brand because it's got a little marijuana leaf there.
Yeah,
and
it
it's
is.
a farm.
Yeah. It's one.
And your mom sent it to you, so
Yeah.
that's why I'm asking. Like,
Yeah.
tell me more about it. It seems like everything I would love.
It's just some like I think they do.
Does it have something on the back?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I like that shirt.
No, you're good. It is a good shirt.
Damn,
Oh, that's cool.
I like that shirt.
Yeah, they do like I mean, they mostly do edibles and stuff like that. And I think they're like pretty strong ones.
I like
but
that.
they're just a good brand. And then I think my mom picked it up at one of her like weed conventions where she comes home with like a backpack full of like eighths and edibles and pre-rolls and merch and like all that stuff. So
Yes.
she tends to just like hand that out to like everyone. It's
Right,
like,
because it really is when you're giving all of that to one person, it's really more than one person could use.
Oh,
so
yeah.
it's like,
well, I told you, like I went home like after she first kind of started this whole like process. Mm-hmm. And like in our liquor cabinet above the liquor now is just boxes of weed.
That's great.
And
Everyone
it's
should have
labeled,
a marijuana cabinet.
It's labeled
as well
indica, sativa, hybrid, and you pull it out and there's like different edibles and eighths and like,
Oh my gosh. And I love it because it's so organized.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I love most about it, how organized it is.
She just sent a picture because they got the front part of the
I would
store done up.
love to see that.
Where is it? So this is the front desk at the store.
I have it on right. My head is just small. Ooh.
Yeah.
That looks hella fancy. I like that.
See, yeah.
Yeah.
That looks nice.
Yeah, so they've been doing like
And
a lot of...
I like that the bottom of it is black.
Yeah.
So it's not going to be dirty.
Yeah,
Ooh, I like that.
They've done a lot of like renovation and stuff, and my mom's over there like painting all the time with the other people and stuff. So like that wall behind there wasn't there before.
Oh.
Because in Cali, they have to separate like the front office from the like actual store section.
Okay.
So they put up that wall because that used to be like an old bank.
Ah.
So it was just
okay.
like all, kind of
It's
open
like the
floor
perfect
plan.
setup
Mm-hmm.
to just put up a wall.
Yeah, so they put up the wall, and then there's like a second story where they're going to have like the offices and stuff. But it's like coming together and whatnot.
That's so cool.
She should be open in like...
I was about to say, is there like a month in mind?
maybe May. So,
Whoa!
like, in a couple- yeah.
Oh my god!
Nice. So you're going to be there?
That's so exciting.
Try
yeah,
to be
for
there.
opening.
I'm going to try to. I
Yeah.
got a lot of shit this year. They like to fly for.
Are they going to come see you?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, they got their flights extended or whatever. So, yeah, they'll come at some point. I have no idea.
We're not in May.
Yeah, not in May.
They're going to be busy. Yeah.
When you're
Yeah.
gone, when you're out of here, they're going to be...
Yeah, that's exactly what's going to happen. They're going to come like the weekend I have to go to Denver and stuff.
Why do you have to go to Denver?
Another bachelor party. I'm in 3 weddings this year. That's why I got to like
yeah.
do a lot of like flights and stuff.
I thought it was all for family stuff, so I got really excited. I was like, what? Is Tawny pregnant? What's happening?
No.
And if she was, why would Trevor care? That's silly of me. Sorry.
Yeah.
Why would you fly back? Sorry.
God help that kid.
That would be like, yeah, if maybe I'm on my way.
She's in trouble.
I can see it
Yeah.
on a postcard.
Yeah.
Maybe.
But, yeah, no, I just got a lot of flights and stuff this year because we got to go. Well, I'm
Do you
going to
have
Denver.
do you have anything that's collecting miles?
Well, just like a regular credit card that gets points. It's not like miles
Hey.
and whatnot, but yeah. So
I mean, it's something.
yeah, it is a little something. But I think I'm gonna get like upgrade. I guess get a
card with
get
better-
another credit card
with better benefits.
Just the better Chase one, because then you can pool the two like the points together in
Yeah.
their like little base thing, and it unlocks blah 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 or whatever.
Right.
So,
They're always going to give you better incentives to stay with the same company.
yeah.
So why
and
not?
it's the
And it's a well-established company.
exactly, and the point system is actually like pretty.
It's not like
generous.
Juan's credit.
Well, isn't there one that's really good for like air miles?
There's
Kane,
two.
can you
that
wait until
are,
you're
'cause
called?
There's like they're like lower ones, and then there's like the I think it's the 2 Sapphire, the Sapphire Preferred and the Reserve, and I don't remember
Wait till you're called.
which one, because one of them is a little more expensive yearly, and one of them is much less expensive yearly. It's like $95 versus like $300. The one that's more expensive gets a little bit better points, but it's not, in my opinion, worth the extra
money.
like, $200 a month or whatever. So
No.
probably get that one, but I'm just waiting like a couple months, because there's always that like, oh, if you spend $4,000, we'll give you 60,000 free points or whatever that you can use for. So I'm waiting until we need to go like get like flights for Christmas, flights for both my brother and my other friend's wedding. Like I'm waiting for like that month, because it's all kind of like.
Is it all kind of in a similar time
Oh
frame?
yeah, yours is first.
Oh, well, because it's wedding season. Fuck, wedding season.
So Juan and Jackie's is first.
Yeah.
And it'll be whatever
Best first.
weekend. What's the weekend? The 9th, the 15th?
Why are you-
Third.
The 3rd?
Or like the second.
Yeah,
The second
it's
would
like
be
the very
Saturday.
beginning of
Yeah.
September.
So literally we go that wedding.
As
and
close
then,
to my birthday as possible.
And then
'cause it's
that-
a heavenly day.
You guys might want to move it.
Bitch,
But that Wednesday.
my fortune wasn't good. It was actually all Satan. So you might want to move the day. It doesn't seem to be a good day. Go ahead.
No, but so it's that weekend is their wedding.
Yes.
And that Wednesday I have to fly to Reno to go to my buddy Corbin's wedding in Tahoe, because we have like the rehearsal dinner and all that
Yes.
jazzy stuff. And then it's like 2 maybe 3 weeks, and then I got to fly back to San Jose for my brother's wedding.
Wow.
Yeah. And then
Brother.
So that's
So
October.
maybe the brother is also best for last. It's first is best and also last is best.
But Corbin's getting married in Tahoe. No offense
So is
to
that-
you guys and my brother. It's just very
Oh, it's
pretty up
going to
there.
be pretty. Yeah. So maybe
I
they're
just
actually
it's
all
mostly
best.
it's mostly I miss Tahoe.
Right. No, so they're all going to be wonderful for like different reasons, because it's like your chosen brother,
Yeah.
your blood brother, and then really pretty rocks.
Really pretty rocks, man.
So
You sound like a 12-year-old. That's pretty rocks.
Yeah.
thanks.
Like, here, I
Thanks.
brought you a rock, Haylie.
That's another one. Just another. It's another mark. It's going in the video.
Oh, you
We're
should
just
tally
gonna-
them on the table.
I was about to say we'll just bring rocks every time, and we'll just see how big the pile can get.
I did because I wanted to be fair. Last time we were talking about was I God's favorite, and we
Oh, yeah.
compared it with that one guy, and so far it seems like maybe I am, because he died. Well,
did you do more research?
I did more.
You found him?
I found more. More people. I didn't find out
No,
more about
more
how he
people,
died,
yeah.
but yeah, I found out more people, because I
wanted to know how that
we
guy
need,
died.
We need evidence. I might break down and ask my coworker, because he actually reached out to me recently and was like, "Hey, what's up?" Blah blah blah. Blah.
I was like, you might break down talking about this. I
No,
was
no,
like,
no, 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 no,
"Dang,
no.
man."
So I might actually be like, "Hey, speaking of which, what happened?" But I looked up the guy that I didn't even want to look up, but you mentioned him, the guy that asked me to dance at the school dance.
Yeah.
He never did anything wrong to me. Let me just say that first. So I was doing some research about him, really just because we talked about him, and so it would be interesting. But I wasn't really trying to like compare and like see if like, am I getting revenge? Because he didn't really do anything wrong to me, so I'm okay with what I found. At first,
Sounds convincing.
at first, I was like, well, this is going to be pointless, because everywhere I went, he had no social media, which makes sense. It tracks, because as I said before, he and I were actually very similar people, and I have like no social media presence. I think my last post was like 2021, maybe 2022. I don't have a whole lot of social media. So, then he didn't have any social media, but I was like, you know what? I've never done, like, it's never actually worked, but let me just try Googling his name.
Yep.
Tried Googling his name. Bro, it worked.
It was 2021.
2021 was my last post.
June 13th, 2021. It looks like it was your Disney
Maybe you
World
can make
trip
a
with
comeback.
like with your mom and your sister.
Yeah,
You should make a comeback.
I should make a social media comeback. I should make social media cool again.
People probably are looking you up and they're like, maybe she's dead.
Maybe she's dead. Honestly, because that's what I was like, dude, maybe this guy's dead.
Just like still breathing.
No, they're
Just post.
Hey guys, still here.
breathing.
For those of you who were worried.
For those of you that occasionally get bored and look me up,
No.
I'm still here. Did not die of a heroin overdose yet.
Just like once a month, chicken.
But it worked. Found him. He actually is in a relationship with a very pretty girl. Been like 6 years. They're together. Seem very happy. He recently got back from Switzerland.
Oh,
So they like
Lucky.
just travel places together, which is awesome. They have a dog. They don't have any kids. He also works at a child advocacy center. Like this guy's
killing it.
killing it.
Yeah, man.
So I mean, he's clearly God's favorite, but
Yeah, you didn't.
I
go to
didn't
Switzerland.
argue. I didn't argue
Is
with
this
that. I had
the-
no beef.
Is this the guy that gave you like jewelry or something? And you said no to?
No.
No.
Oh, I should look him up next.
I thought it was that guy.
Ugh. No, it's just the guy. He literally was just like, hey,
Yeah.
do you want to dance? And because he was wearing the exact same thing I saw him in class earlier, I was just like, bro, no. But he didn't do anything to me. He was
just didn't change.
Yeah. He's still wearing the same.
I mean,
shorts.
I'm saying we were still friends. Like he was just, we
That just
continued,
killed it
we
for you?
continued to go to school together for years. It's just like, he never tried again. He was never like, hey, no, I actually am interested. Like he was just like, hey, let's dance. And I was like, no.
You're like, no, you didn't.
Wait, what were the
change.
dance
You didn't
moves
get
back
ready
then?
for this extravagant ball they're throwing
I
us
know, in
At
7th grade.
Yukon Middle School or whatever.
Independence Middle School.
Does that still exist or not?
No, now it's now they've all combined and they're
The Millers.
they're the 6th grade academy. And
That makes it sound fancy.
I know, and I'm like, go fuck yourself. It's because they're just in the old high school, so they have more room. So they're like,
Oh,
let's just put all the 6th graders here, and they'll be the academy. Go kill yourself.
Sixth graders.
But so did that research, settled that. But then I was like, okay, but now I want to look up someone that did wrong me because now I've got to get back to the purpose. So
Yeah.
our target this week, not going to say his name. Yeah, I will. I'll bleep it. That's his name.
Well, you could have said it backwards.
That's his name. Of course, now you've said say it backwards, so people have figured out the code.
Well, also, I think anybody who would know him watching this would be like, she's fucking talking about.
Maybe.
That's a unique name,
I
too.
didn't. So I honestly,
He's watching it. He's like, who is that?
I did this. When I did this research, I saw that he was still living in Yukon, but I just thought that was crazy because I remember going to elementary school with him, but my life was so hard. I went to elementary school with all my friends, and then I was literally the only child to go of this entire elementary school to go to Independence Middle School. Everybody else went to Lakeview Middle School because my mom.
Is there a view of a lake?
No.
There's no like.
No, there's no lake in fucking Yukon. Well, Lake
so
Hefner,
weird.
but no, it's not.
Lake Hefner's not Yukon. That's Oklahoma City.
Yeah, it is
Yeah,
Oklahoma
you
City.
can't even see it from Yukon.
Yeah, they have a Lake Hefner road.
Maybe if you
Oh,
jump.
that's true.
You jump. But so I was the only one that went to this middle school. So I had to make all new friends in middle school. But then when we all went back to high school, I saw a lot of the people that I went to elementary school with. I was never close with them again, though.
Yeah.
But there were some like that I just never saw again. So I was like, maybe he died. I don't know.
So how did he wrong
But
you?
he wronged me in 2nd grade.
Those burn.
I
How do
know.
you remember?
Though I had to close my eyes and remember who the teacher was in the background as he was infuriating me. But he called me a virgin, which was totally accurate. But we didn't understand what virgin meant. We thought it was the N word, but for
Oh,
But for white people,
but for nerds.
yeah.
So he was calling me.
Nerd is the N word for nerd.
I know. So he was calling me the scum of nerds.
Yeah.
That's what he called me.
That's what it felt like.
That's what it felt like.
Man, you guys had some complexity in your second grade.
He called me a virgin. And I was like, fuck you. I'm not a virgin. I said, fuck you.
Like in the middle of class or something?
Yes.
Did
It
the
wasn't
teacher
even
hear?
lunchtime.
Did the teacher hear?
Yes, the teacher heard.
Yes.
And yes, Haylie got sent to the principal's office. And yes, my mom got called up there and had to be like, what? So she just yelled that
I'm
she's
not a
a virgin? No, she is. But yeah. Anyways, so that's what he did. That's what he did. And I just fucking hated that guy ever since. I fucking hated him ever since. And then one time in fifth grade, after a whole fucking year of him telling me that he really was my friend and that no, Haylie, I'm not making fun of you like I have for second, third, and fourth grade. Haylie, I've had a crush on you this whole time.
No.
That's why I was making fun of you. I was like, no way. After a year of doing this, Valentine's Day, he fucking puts the icing on top of the cake and comes in with a fucking big ass bear, chocolates, and a heart pin.
And it's not for you.
No, it was for me.
Okay.
But we know how Haylie loves pins.
Yeah.
Like that's just a thing.
Yeah.
Austin fucking rigged the pin. So when I went to use it, because he said, if this is the first thing you write with, then I'll know you like me. So I was debating, do I write with this pen or do I write with my
Pulls out a
regular
fucking
pen?
Bic and is just like,
Right.
Sharp.
So I decide to let my guard down. All year I haven't believed this shit.
There
But
it
he
is.
did this in front of the whole class. This can't be a fucking joke.
no, it can't be.
I know.
The bigger the audience, the better.
I know. And I used the pen and the head fell off and ink just all over the desk and all into my lap. And I just looked at it and everyone was like, oh my God, I can't believe she thought it was real. And I was like,
Is he dead?
Did you faint?
so I hate him?
Is he dead?
No.
No. Is he the guy who went to Switzerland?
No.
I was about to be like,
was the other
that's
guy.
rough. That's tough look, man.
No.
He sells pins.
No. He has 2 kids now.
No, they're just as bad as him, though.
Yeah.
I win.
And pranks on him.
Damn.
I win. 2 kids. I win.
2 kids and he's still in youth.
2 kids.
And he's still
He's
virgin.
still in. Bro, he could be because he did make a long ranting status about how one of the kids he takes care of isn't even biologically his.
Ooh.
But both moms have just left him. So
What?
he's just alone.
Wait, both moms?
Yeah, because they have 2 different moms.
You said one kid
Yeah.
is not biologically.
One kid is not
Oh, okay,
biologically
yeah.
his. The other one, I guess,
Is his and
is biologically his, but that girl didn't work out.
But then here's my question.
Bumped out.
The one that's biologically his makes sense, right?
Right.
He had a kid with a lady. That lady left. Single dad.
I know.
How do you get stuck?
That's what happens.
I'm saying I win.
I mean, good for him because that means that he's a good dude. Tough look, you know.
Sure, he's a good dude.
Hey, you wanna
We don't know.
You want to become the mother of those children?
Fuck no, I don't.
And then leave him.
Fuck no, I don't.
virgin.
What I want to do is I want to find them on the playground because he fucking loves those kids. He talks about them all the time. They're his fucking world.
You can't
They're
be
his
pushing
fucking
kids
heart.
around.
I
You
want
know,
to
you
knock
go
them.
up to them and you go, "You're a fucking."
I want to go
virgin."
up to them and be like, "Hey, you fucking virgin." That's what I want to do to those fucking kids.
And then his kids goes crying to him, and you're like, "Mommy, or
I'm
daddy,
sure
that
those
lady
kids are
called
gonna
me a virgin."
retaliate.
he just looks
you're
up and he sees me from across the park, and I'm like,
he's like, "Haylie."
but I'll have ink on my face.
Except he'll be like, "Haylie Smith, is that you?"
Yo, who's that?
So
He's like, "I don't know."
we're still in the tally. I still seem to be God's favorite.
That's pretty good.
I still seem to be. But I mean, Bryce is also doing hella well.
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
Yeah, the guy in Switzerland. But he's not.
But he didn't do anything bad.
He didn't wrong me.
Yeah.
So, honestly, this is just more proof. Don't wrong me. And you have a fruitful life.
And you'll go to Switzerland.
Oh, my God. Don't wrong me in Switzerland. God.
And you'll have 2 dogs.
Kane. You. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You fucking
He's
shit.
just waiting for the door to open.
I know, because he's like, my dad's out
I
there.
know.
But he's not. He left. He has to go to D&D.
Ah.
Yeah. Because fucking Easter's on Sunday. So Easter fucked up all my plans. Easter ruined my weekend. I had so many things I had planned to do, and now I have to stop and do Easter.
I forgot it was Easter.
I fucking wish I would have forgotten it was
Well, because it's like
Easter.
no matter what my family is like planning and stuff, I'm just like, yeah, whatever. So like even when they're like, hey, somebody, do you guys want to? And then I just like tune it out. I'm just like, oh, whatever, fuck it. I don't know what they're doing.
Yeah, because your God, it'd be so nice to, I mean, bless you. It'd be nice for you because you obviously make friends and fit in anywhere. So like you'll always feel like you have a family anywhere you are. It probably wouldn't be as great for me because I don't like leaving the house. But sometimes it'd be nice to be in a different state. Like, oh gosh, all these.
I'm not going to make it.
I can't go. I'm
Just say,
sorry.
get an
All
RV.
these
You
events.
can move with the house.
Move with the house.
Like, I'm here.
I'm here. I'm going to park out here for
2 weeks.
yeah.
Are you guys doing anything for Easter? Are you doing anything cool?
I don't know. I think someone's doing a cookout or something, but I don't know if we're
Yeah.
doing it, so we'll see.
Cookout would be fun. You doing any wedding stuff this weekend?
I should, but I don't want to. I want to, I just haven't.
I was gonna say, what is it that you could be working on?
Just finding the suits, I guess.
Oh, finding suits.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd honestly be really easy because Men's Warehouse, we already talked
Exactly,
about this. Yeah.
Exactly.
So we've done that for you. What else is going on? We're not here to resolve the same problems.
Well, I don't know. I have a list of stuff. Like, I have the list, so I just go whatever is on there.
Did Jackie make the list for you?
No, I made it. I'm a very organized person. I write everything down.
Was Jackie
Everything
there
that I
when you
spend.
made the list?
No, I just make it.
Did Jackie check the list?
No.
Okay.
There you go.
No, see, that's where Jack is still superior. Nice.
Well,
Yeah.
Because I sit down and also have my car stuff. Like, I have index cards,
Oh,
and I write down, like,
you have flashcards so you remember what you have to do?
One knows how I remember.
Bro, just mark it off.
Because I'll write down what I, like, paid for the car and then how much, like, the parts that I'm buying and then how much I paid for them.
Oh, okay.
So then I tally up. Like, let's say I spent $5,000, so I
Because
have
you
to
got to
sell
know
the
how.
car
Yeah.
for like $6,000-$7,000.
I wonder how many people do that as a hobby, like buy stuff and fix stuff up and resell it, but don't actually keep track of what they even put in it.
I don't know.
So they're
just like,
they just might lose money. They're like, I
guesstimate.
don't know, 3,000. And someone in the background's like, bro, you paid $4,500 to get this thing running.
I'm sure there's
You're
a
a
lot.
fucking
Oh,
idiot.
yeah. Are you planning on selling that truck, the big one? Or are you
No,
keeping it?
I actually sold the black car already.
Oh, yeah?
You did?
Yeah, it lasted like 4 days on the market.
Oh, goodbye. We will miss you.
So you're just
I
driving the
missed it
truck
already.
everywhere now?
Yeah. Yeah. You'll
Yeah.
get an updated one though. It'd be nice.
Well, I don't know how to, like you said,
He's
the
got
truck.
2 trucks now.
Yeah. You haven't seen the other truck.
I haven't seen
Oh,
the
yeah.
other truck. I've just seen a white one.
I actually took the picture.
The
yesterday.
Batmobile.
Yeah, so I finally finished the Batmobile.
The white one?
No.
Remember,
It's
I
the other
had-
one. The
I
other
had
one,
a
the secret
Oh.
car.
Oh, yes.
Remember, I had a secret car.
Yes. I thought for some reason the secret car was the black truck.
The white one.
Yeah. Or white truck, sorry.
Well, this. Okay, there you go.
Oh my god. That's a real car.
It is.
Man, all your cars are real. I don't know why I said that.
One's like, no, actually, it's a
Well,
Hot Wheels,
it
but I
looks-
took my camera real
Yeah,
close
it looks
to
really
it.
small there, but
wow.
It's really big.
It looks big. What all did you have to do to it?
just the front end. It got crashed in the. Well, like I think someone like braked in the front, and then they just kind of like.
Got
handled
you.
it.
Got you.
Yeah. But
Oh
this is
my
a picture I
gosh.
took you. See, but it looks small to me there.
No, I
kinda
can.
look a little
I was gonna
small.
say those tires look huge. That looks
Yeah,
like a
so
big
it has a
truck.
it has a 6-inch lift kit, so like it's
Holy
higher
shit.
than factory.
Oh my god.
That's
Oh my
nice,
God.
though.
See, my secret dream, heart of hearts. I would love to have a big lifted truck that I have to climb into. I like anything that makes
With
me
a
feel
little
small. Yeah.
stepper that comes down.
I like anything that makes me feel small. I like
April
it.
4. Yeah, because I got the pictures for the car on April 4th.
So
that's
you
when
gonna
I posted it, and
sell
then yesterday it got sold, right? Or 2 days ago? When did the car
the car?
sell?
The Malibu.
I think it was only like 4 days on the market.
Thursday, something like
Yeah.
So are you gonna sell the white truck first or the gray truck?
The white truck, because it doesn't have AC.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And Oklahoma weather's.
Yeah,
That would
it's
also-
starting to get that time.
It would also be a really dope work truck, and summer
it's cool.
would be
It's fun.
very useful.
Yeah. But it doesn't have AC, so I'm like, oh, and I don't want to fix it.
Right. Somebody else can fix it. But also, there's also so many other people that don't even care if a car has AC. They're like, it's fine.
Yeah, I don't understand those people.
I drove in a car for 3 years with no AC in Oklahoma.
I would die.
Dude, it's bad.
And I had
would
a
fucking
45-minute commute, so 45 minutes in 95-degree weather.
It's bad.
It was great.
You would
Nah,
find me in the
it
car
sucks.
dead of heat stroke.
That's exactly what all of my partners have said. They're like, how are you alive?
On
And
the-
I would, and you know what's crazy? Not only would I be doing that, I would be doing it in office clothes because I would be coming from the office, but I'm not immune. I would also get hot. So while driving on the highway, I'd change clothes.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I had a buddy who had a car with no AC, and I fucking hated it.
You would have to ride in it?
Yeah,
Oh,
I didn't
that
have a
sucks.
car. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's fucking. I mean, I wasn't even out here. We still had to do it in like summer in California, which can get pretty hot.
Get
But
pretty hot.
I hated it. We just called it the toaster because it was an old 1990 Corolla, the silver that looks like they literally got it off the factory line and just didn't paint it and stuff like that.
Yes.
No airbags or nothing. The thing was a death trap.
Oh my God. That's great. And
But yeah,
I like that you didn't hate it for all the like safety reasons. You're like,
it's hot.
it's so hot. If it had
No,
AC,
dude, it's
it'd be
awful.
perfect.
Yeah, it's fine. If I can die nice and cool, that's fine with me.
There were, and I mean, heat stroke is a real thing. So I know that I shouldn't have given my friends that complained about it such a hard time because again, it's a real thing. I get it. But when you're the friend that's giving everybody rides in the car that doesn't have AC,
Oh yeah.
you want to fucking punch them. You want to throat punch them
Oh yeah.
because it's like, bro, every time you get in my car, there's no AC. There will never be AC because I'm still only 16.
Well, that was my buddy. He'd be like, "Well, how about you get a car?" And I'd be like, "Well, I'm broke, so I'll do this, but I'm gonna complain because it's fucking hot. I'm gonna complain because it's 105 out today."
Right. And again, when you're hot, your hormone levels can get janky, and so people get angry, people get frustrated. Yeah, it's a recipe for disaster. But because Haylie,
You were the only one with a car.
no, I was just gonna say because Haylie was in her prime people pleasing years. I never said anything. I'd always be like,
Yes.
know-
I know I'm
Yeah, it is
awful.
hot.
This is a piece of shit, isn't it? I know. I'm terrible.
So when you dropped them off, were you like, "Oh, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean it," to your car?
Yes, Cecilia, I
She's got
definitely
one of
Why
did.
you even named
Because
it?
She's got
Cecilia
one of
was
those-
my first car. She took me to my first party. Cecilia was my bitch. Fuck those other people.
Isn't that the one that like you went to go buy drugs or something like that?
No, that was Annie. I bought drugs.
You
in
remember all
Annie.
Did you get a
things.
name for your new car?
Yeah, that's Jax.
Jax?
Yeah, he's a he.
Can we rename it?
No, Jackson. They tell me what their name is. I don't name them. I wait and I drive, and
Its
then
name is Forrest.
they tell. It can't be Forest.
It's Forrest.
I can't drive around in a forest.
Yeah, you can.
I can't.
Why not?
It's Michelangelo.
It's Forrest.
It looks like a Ninja Turtle.
I went to high school with a Forrest. I mean, I guess he wasn't that bad of a guy. He just
Look him up. We'll find out.
He was only interested in like the freshmen, and he was a senior, so that was the thing. I thought it was weird.
That is weird
Yeah.
because they're 17, 18.
And like
that
he
person's
literally
14.
he literally looked like a full grown man.
Oh,
Like, he was one of the
full
ones.
beard. Yeah.
And his arms were hella hairy, and he had like a really hairy back and a really hairy chest. It was just, I can't be in a forest. I can't.
Teen Wolf.
It's too much. Yes, it was giving very Teen Wolf. My gosh, it really was. Oh, I was talking about Ajax earlier before you got here, but I saved it
Oh,
because
yeah,
I wanted.
yeah.
I thought it could be.
Is it more about his collapsed butthole or whatever?
No, not more about his collapsed butthole.
It's about food, right?
It's about food, yeah. Motherfucker, just yesterday we got home and he has eaten a full chocolate brownie that Ben bought for me. And it's like, I mean, it was
Like a cosmic brownie?
no, it was like one of the big brownies that you can buy at a gas station. They just make like back there in a microwave and they like saran wrap it. I don't really know why he bought it for me because it was sugar and he's very sweet, but even I have like some limits. Not really. I just hadn't gotten to it yet.
Yeah, I was gonna be like, no, you fucking don't.
Miss
Not
Sugar
really.
Cookie.
Yeah.
Not really. I just hadn't gotten to it yet. I was definitely going to eat it. This fucker ate all of it.
With the wrapper?
Oh no. The wrapper was complete. The wrapper
What?
was still on the ground. Like you could see
He's
wrap.
up there like this.
You could
Exactly
see
how?
saran wrap and sprinkles. Apparently he's not a sprinkle fan because the brownie had a fuck ton of sprinkles. He's not
Boy.
a sprinkle fan. He ate the entire brownie. And I was like, this, I mean, I wasn't even concerned at all. Like I know I knew he was going to be fine. My thing was the last time he ate chocolate, he shit himself for 4 hours and he and Steven actually had to take the day off work and just rip up Steven's carpet and lay down wood floor. Like they couldn't save it. It was bad.
So did he sleep outside?
So I asked him, I said, do you think he needs to sleep outside? And he said, I don't know. And I said, well, how much chocolate did he eat when he shit himself at Steven's? And he was like, I really don't know. And I said, you
He's
guys
like a
have
fun-sized
chocolate
Snickers.
and you guys had chocolate and you just didn't know how much it was. And he was like, no, Haylie, this was chocolate that had been there for probably since Valentine's Day. Like we're men. We don't know.
Maybe it's expired, yeah.
But so
He didn't shit everywhere.
no. He didn't. Nothing happened. I was watching him though, and anytime he got up, I was like, Ben, I think it's happening. I'm like, I would wake him up.
The little walk where
I would
pick up their back leg.
Yes.
Yeah.
I would like wake him up, but then Ajax would just like lift that leg and itch himself and then lay back down. And I'm like, you fucker, you know what you're doing.
Did I tell you guys about my sister's cat?
I don't think so.
All right. First off, R.I.P. Onion.
Aw. Onion. I love the name Onion.
Onion ate onions. And onions are toxic to cats.
No.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. And
Like was it just left out? Like,
I will
Well,
say
no,
that's
so-
one thing I don't think Ajax has ever eaten.
So
is
her-
onions.
I guess this cat
That sucks.
I guess this cat was infamous for getting into the garbage in the garbage disposal. Like Tawny said that he would put his paw, like if he could smell stuff in the garbage disposal, would put his paw to try to get stuff out or stick his head straight in there.
What the fuck?
And so her roommate, like, you know, was making something with onions and then put it down garbage disposal and didn't run it. So he like stuck his head in there and then like ate some onion and then it was like this like whole thing and he ended up passing out. But even in all of her like rage and sadness and stuff, Tawny was like, it is pretty ironic that
You made
killed
an onion.
Yeah.
It is pretty ironic.
Yeah,
You
it's like-
named
but they
him
had-
Onion.
they
What
had
did
child-
you think?
She said they had to put child locks on the
You'd
garbage
have to.
the garbage cupboard because
You would have to.
he'll like get into it and
Yes.
shit like that. Yeah.
Cats
so,
will. Cats
yeah.
fucking get into
so my sister's cat
anything.
Onion was killed by an onion.
That sucks.
So is she gonna have like maybe this onion rest and
I don't
people look
know.
at him?
Oh
like,
my
"Why'd you
god,
bury
we
an
should
onion?"
get her. We should get her like a beautiful bronzed onion, like paperweight, and just like here you go in honor. That'd be so beautiful. I mean, I think it would.
But yeah, that was the
That might be
Was
scarring.
that
that was
recent?
the stuff couple. Yeah, it was like a couple weeks ago, maybe 2
Dang.
weeks ago, something like that. Well, because they were gonna
oh my
try
gosh,
to do.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, they were gonna try to do like were thinking maybe they got to do blood transfusions because it's like his like blood was poisoned, all this stuff. And then they were like, oh, he might have like an autoimmune disease. It was like all this stuff, and they were finally like, we'll just put him down. Like,
I'm sorry, but when it comes to blood transfusion, that's probably where I'd have to be like,
yeah, it's a lot of money.
I can't.
That's
Yeah.
honestly, and I was like, look,
I physically
After
like
she said
I
that,
would
I
be able
looked at
to
Lily.
afford it for me.
yeah, I looked
so
at Lily
I would
and I was
die.
like,
You
hey,
have to die.
you're done. I was
Yeah.
like, if you need a blood transfusion, you're fucking done.
You're
Lily.
done. You're done.
Yeah.
And blood transfusions are fucking serious. I was watching an episode of 90 Day Fiance, but the other way. And this woman it's where Americans go to other countries
Oh, okay.
to like be with their spouses. Some of these people are just dumb. You're like, why would you ever? But I felt really scared for this one girl because she was pregnant and she wants her family to like stay together. So she was like, I'm going to move to Africa and I'm going to be with the dad. And I was like, that's awesome. It's in Ethiopia, which is still a third world country. Yeah. So it just, I did feel bad for her because it's one thing, like I personally, because I know I don't want to go through childbirth. If I have kids, it's going to be through adoption. Childbirth is scary. There are so many things that can go wrong. And when you look at the mortality rate of the child and the mother before modern medicine, like it's just that in and of itself is very scary. But then she's there in Ethiopia and then the doctor's telling her like, oh, your baby's breech. Looks like we're going to have a C-section. And then she's like, oh, okay. But those are common here, right? And the guy's like, not really. Like, that would suck. It'd be so terrifying. Because then I'm thinking,
He's like,
I was
nope.
like,
Pulls out a steak knife.
like, what if you need a blood transfusion? What if you like that sucks. So yeah, blood transfusion. I'm
So
sorry.
did she
Cora's
fly back
gonna
for the
die.
C-section?
No, because it was one of those things. They were like, you don't have enough amniotic fluid, so you need to have the baby today, or you're risking the baby's life.
Can't get on the plane like that.
So they were like, yeah, you're gonna have the baby like today, like you're number 3 on the list.
Did it go okay?
It did go okay, but they couldn't just numb her like they would for a regular C-section so she could be awake for it and everything. They had to literally just put her under general anesthesia because
There's nothing else.
yeah.
Damn.
But that part kind of sucks because she didn't really get to experience any of it.
Yeah.
And I don't like the fucking guy. I don't like him. He's so selfish.
The husband?
Yes. And everything is about like his culture and what he wants for the baby. And so
that's his nationality, right? Like
He's
yes.
Yeah, okay,
Yes, he's
okay,
Ethiopian.
okay.
Yeah. And you could really see it in that scene because you have the mother of your child who is still passed out on a table, completely cut open. And as soon as that baby comes out of her, he doesn't even look at her again. He physically walks around the table so that he could be closer and just stares at the baby. He literally does not look at her again. Like, I was like, that's insane. There again, I don't want to have kids. I'll just fucking go pick one out. I don't want that. I'm sorry. I just need to hope that there are enough pregnant teen moms out there that want to have the kid.
Well, the birth rate is down, so.
Fuck!
Yeah, apparently Gen Z is having less sex.
Because we know where it's going. Not we. They. I'm not Gen Z. We as millennials, we
what an
also know
insult.
where it's going. We also know where it's going, I think. Whenever I was cleaning the house yesterday, I had a little NPR Tiny Desk concert playing on the TV. And whenever I let it play, it often goes to artists I have no idea who the fuck they are, but it's really good music, and sometimes they really vibe. And so when you're cleaning, you're like, yeah, let's just have something on. Ben and I found Juan's doppelganger.
I want to see this person.
He doesn't look like you.
Oh,
Just in behavior,
okay.
it was fucking Juan.
Personality doppelganger.
Like his whole personality, and like if it's not gonna make sense, but like if Juan was the type of guy who was very like hippie, in tune with nature, and like a music guy,
If Juan's
he
family
looked
stayed in
exactly how
California?
he would dress. Like he looked exactly how Juan would dress if he was like that.
If Juan's family stayed in California?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Like
In Fresno.
he was
Juan
very,
from Fresno.
very, he looked very good, but he wasn't trying at all. Like, he's like, no, I don't try. Like that guy.
No, this is just a t-shirt.
This was just easy. I just put this on. Like literally. But it was during the Anderson .Paak performance. It was when they were performing with the Nationals. But his name is Jose.
Well, that's the Free Nationals. That is like...
They're like band.
Yeah.
Also, I found at the store down the street of my parents' house. They sell the Four Loko, and there's another one that they sell. It's called I don't know how you say it because it's like Jose, but it's 2 O's instead of 1.
Oh.
Jose.
Yeah.
Is it?
I don't know.
I was thinking Jose.
Like an owl. Jose.
But I was like, I kind of want to try it, but I really don't want to.
Bring him tonight.
Or juicy.
Jose.
You could be juicy. Juicy.
And it was the same thing. It's a tall can, 14%. And I was just like, oh.
Well, I guarantee you Ben's probably tried it or going to.
Oh, yeah. We should ask
You
him.
could ask
We should
Ben.
ask him, yeah.
He'd probably have pronounced it correctly for us. He's like, actually, it's this. And they started
Juicy.
brewing and blah, 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 blah.
The history.
They're actually pretty good.
Yeah. Actually, they come in these flavors, and they are now a new sponsor of the podcast.
Yeah, it's just like, who gets into that market, though? Like the
cheap.
The Four Locos market?
Yeah.
Do you know how many poor bitches hate their lives? Bro,
Yeah.
it's like all of us.
Every high schooler drinks Four Locos, you know?
Bro, it's like all of us.
You have that stage when you first start drinking where you're like, oh man, this thing gets me fucked up. And then you're like, oh, it's because it is 14% alcohol and it has as much caffeine as like 3 cups of coffee.
I know.
It has caffeine in it, too.
Mm-hmm. That's why a Four Loko gets you so messed up because,
So it's local.
yeah. They actually faced a lawsuit and had to lower the amount of caffeine that they had in it because
Yeah.
it was like an absurd amount.
No.
Apparently it's a new recipe now.
Yeah.
It's a new recipe,
like-
meaning safer.
But I remember like,
Wow.
you know, back in like, I guess like end of high school, kind of like junior college when we would go out to like bonfires, stuff like that, people would have Four Locos. And I remember like I would drink one and I would always get like, you know, maybe one and a couple beers or something like that. And I was always fucking just pumped. Just absolutely juiced.
And you're like, why am I so active?
Yeah, like
That's
like,
hilarious.
Like I'm not even meaning like in terms of like being drunk. 'Cause,
No,
like I mean
you're
like
just-
15%. Like, you know, I was, you know, starting to get tipsy and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But just fucking ready to go because there's so much fucking caffeine in them.
Just fucking ready to go.
Yeah, dude.
That's
I
what
like-
you should have here in the morning.
Yeah, Four Locos.
Four Locos?
Yeah, we should split one 3 ways.
When we do the alcohol episode, we fucking should. I thought about so hard. I was like, how can we make it work where I bring like a microphone and a camera to Trevor's house, but
A
only
boom
us
mic.
3 are in the picture. Like I was trying to think of it.
We could set it up in the office on the couch.
Just 3 angles, 3 cameras, 3 different angles.
Oh, I was thinking we were playing a board game and us 3 are just on one side of the table, and I was like, we could set the camera up between like Jackie and Cass's heads so they're not
Well,
in
you
the
could just put the
You just
camera.
see hair.
If
flying.
you wanted to do the 3 of us, you could just put the camera on the counter.
the bar.
Yeah.
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 That too.
Or on the fan, and then when you turn it on,
Yeah.
it just spins.
Now you
The drunker we get, the
360.
faster it goes.
360.
It's just audio and then, like a video of it spinning.
we should okay, so Four Loko will be the one that apparently gets us hyped. I didn't know that.
I'm bringing.
I don't know
I'm
how-
bringing apple juice.
I don't know how
Drink
much it is
Apple
now.
juice?
No, well, I said I'm not drinking that. So I'm just gonna drink apple juice.
You're so fine. What will you it was your idea. What will you drink?
Well, because there was one time where we drank
Jose.
2, and it was a bad night.
Yeah.
So ever since that night, I
You only
never
drank one. That's
You
what I'm
too?
saying. No, we didn't drink.
Oh, I was like, you
no,
two
no,
drank?
no. It was me.
Oh my
with-
god, did you guys finally consummate your
said-
relationship?
Me and my cousins,
We're ready for whatever, man.
like for just a random Monday, we drank one, and then we're like, let's just go get another one. And
Yep.
yeah, it was bad after that. So
Really?
yeah.
So I should be concerned.
Well, drinking
Well,
one
it's
is fine.
and also
that Ben always drinks them in 2s.
Don't do that.
I wouldn't do that.
I should be concerned.
But Ben's a seasoned veteran, so
He is
Still
clearly a
don't.
seasoned veteran.
Nah.
Gosh. I should say he always buys 2 at a time.
Does he
But
ever-
he doesn't ever actually, I don't think I see him drink 2 at a time, but he does always buy them 2
does
at
he
a
ever
time.
drink MD 2020?
That doesn't sound familiar to me,
No, I
so I'm
think he
going to
has,
say.
I think
that's the colored one, right?
Yeah, the different colored one, and all of them that are the same flavor, are still different colors,
I
different
think I've seen
shades.
him, like,
Yeah,
in his hand.
Is it a can?
it's
or
a
is
little. It's like a
glass
little
bottle.
glass bottle, maybe about like yay big.
It's slim though. Like when
Mm-hmm.
you look at it from side, it's slim.
It's. Let me see if I can.
And it has like the guy, like a older guy on the front.
I think so.
He looks like a detective.
Ben would be attracted to an older guy.
Yeah.
MD 20.
I thought it was him on there.
It's technically like a wine. These things.
He probably has, but normally Four Locos. It's normally not that.
These ones, like, so this blue, whatever flavor that is,
Yeah.
all the other blues next to it that are the same flavor will be like a slightly different shade.
Why?
just because it's fucking
Oh
cheap.
God. Oh
Like,
God.
It's really cheap.
Blue Ribbon, Pabst
Oh, yeah.
Blue
PBR?
Ribbon. Yeah, PBR. I mean, he drinks those not all the time, but see, I think
It's my go-to.
I was gonna say it's like a go-to cheap beer, and it's also one that like it's my mom's go-to cheap beer. It was my dad's, like, so it's something that I'm very familiar with. So anytime I see one in like a TV show or in a movie, I'm like, look, they're drinking what we drink. And Ben's like,
You're like
yeah.
Peter when he's in the movies.
Yeah.
He said it.
Oh, that's the name of the movie. Oh, that's why it's called that. Yes.